Hello, it is me. Just tilling this down. Gonna get some music on the go. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's not working yet. Hang on. I know why. PC audio. There we go. Okay. Is that working now? Because I think it probably is. I'm going to turn this down a bit because it's kind of loud. Okay. Greetings. This is very bright actually, so I'm gonna do one of these, I think. There we go. Right. So, we're making magic items today. It's been a little while since I've done this. I was gonna do spells. In the end I was like, fuck it, making magic items is kind of... There's less numbers involved, you can just kind of fuck around. As long as you don't make something absurdly broken, magic items are usually fine. As long as you don't make a flame tongue sword, like, you're not going to have that bad of a time, right? Because, little tip for DMs out there, don't give your players a flame tongue sword. Just don't do it. Flame tongue swords are listed as, I think, rare, yet they are distinctly worse than Frostbrand, which is a very rare item and is meant to be the counterpart of the Flame Tongue. The Flame Tongue allows you to do 2d6 additional fire damage on hit, and that doesn't sound like a lot, because it's like 7 average damage on hit, but you forget that fighters exist, and they have a minimum of 2 attacks, so that number goes up considerably very quickly. This is the equivalent of even just a character with extra attack has plus 15 damage a turn. So don't do it. Don't give them the Flame Tongue sword. Like, when they're like 15th level, then you can give them the Flame Tongue sword. Probably even higher level than that, to be perfectly honest. The Flame Tongue sword is like legendary status as an item because it just does so much fucking damage at no cost. That aside, some mechanical-based DMing advice aside, we're going to make magic items today. We've made magic items in the past with the help of Phil Swift here. Where is he? Here he is. This is Phil Swift, and sort of a very generous comparison for the Solar here. Like, he can't even hope to match Phil, but we're just being nice. But we made a whole bunch of magic items. Also, for those of you who are new, because I haven't actually checked who's in here yet, I also need to turn my bloody bot on, don't I? Shut up. I thought I did turn it. I don't actually know who's in here at the moment, but anyone who is new, you can spend your epic gamer points. You can spend your channel points. You can spend 50 of them, so not much. You watch for like 10 minutes or something like that. You'll get at least 50, I think. You can spend those and suggest an idea for making a magic item. As long as it's something that can reasonably be actually made into a magic item and isn't just like a vague, abstract concept, then it can probably be done. Or a thing that's just already been done. Like, that's something I can't do again because you can't do the same thing twice, I think that's not the spiciest take in the world. But, yeah, we've made the Amulet of Spell Expanding, which lets you make your spells big. Arsonith's Tinderbox lets you set fire to things whenever you want. The Compact Cart is a little miniature horse and carriage that you can animate into a real horse and carriage. Divine Ammunition, I was just reading the compact car, like, just to make sure there wasn't anything horribly wrong with it, and it actually, I didn't do anything horribly wrong. Divine Ammunition, so your attacks, instead of doing damage, heal people, which, for rangers, is actually really cool. I mean, for any ranged character, but rangers especially, because rangers really kind of need it, because they fucking suck. Have Edge of Night. So yeah, whilst you're in dim light or darkness, you're invisible and get a 10-foot bonus to your speed, which is really good. Frostfire Gauntlets, so you get like a left punch and then a right punch. Oh, yeah. Helm of Hatred. Whenever creatures around you do not have a fun time when they try to hit you. The Hydro Lash is a whip of water. The Aldros Spoons as an instrument of the bards. You can cure wounds, you can create food and water with your spoons, which I still think is just wonderful. There's the Malobranca's Pitchfork. The Purse of Coinage is a bag of holding, but just for coins. Geno's Gatling, or no, Geno. Reno's Gatling Refractor is a magical Gatling gun. Roaring Reeds make loud noise. Sedative Spores, like healing spores. The Tape of Swift Repair. It's flex tape. Which there are so many, like, this is going in, because I have a product called the Repository of Arcane Oddities. A lot of these, not all of them, but a lot of them will go into the sequel to that product, the Repository of Arcane Oddities 2, presumably. And there's so many jokes I can put with this. There'd be so many terrible, terrible jokes. I love it. Either way, there's the Tome of Grand Hips. The Tome of Grand Hips is a very different magic item. The Tome of Grand Hymns, that's the word sounds I was looking to make there. The mouth noises lets you basically like learn spells as a cleric or a paladin, which is pretty cool. And then the Wild Wand is a wand of the War Mage, but it gives you Wild Magic Search, which is honestly kind of fun. I have a few ideas, and obviously you guys' job, so to speak, it's not your job, you don't have to do anything, but if you guys come up with any fun ideas, do feel free to spend your Epic Gamer points and suggest them, or don't, like, you can keep those ideas for yourself, if you want, you can go out and, like, write a magic item book, like, that's not me being a sarcastic dickhole, like, you can just do that. It's takes some practice, but it's very doable. I don't know why I'm holding this to my face, it's way too hot. But, right. Right, where to start? Oh, I know exactly where to start. The place where I want to start. Big brain, I know. The Gambler's Charm is a magic item I've had sitting on my back burner for some time, and I think it's really cool. Holds a pair of crystal, of 6-sided crystalline dice. One of each their faces. With a magical rune. Right, so whenever a creature that you can see within 30 feet makes an attack roll or a saving throw, you can use your reaction and roll 2d6. If the result of both d6s is a 1. The triggered attack or saving throw. Whenever a creature within 30 feet would make an attack roll or saving a user reaction and roll 2d6 if the result is a 1. Esoteric magic intervenes, and the creature's attack roll misses, or its saving throw is a failure. Once you've successfully caused a creature to miss an attack roll or fail a saving throw with this feature, you cannot attempt to use the dice again until the next dawn. So we have the Gambler's Charm, Snake Eyes. This is inspired by the Clockwork Amulet, which is actively probably my favorite magic item in the game. It is a common item that DMs very routinely give out very early on in the game because it's a simple item that doesn't feel particularly good, but is actually fantastic. Early on, you'll be using it basically once per day. You can, instead of rolling, choose for your result to be a 10 plus all your bonuses, which on paper doesn't really sound very exciting, but in practice means that low levels, once per day, you can just succeed on a save as long as your bonus isn't terrible, because most DCs at low levels are less than 14 and lower, so as long as you have like an okay bonus to the stat and you really want to succeed that save, you can just use it. Welcome. Alternatively, once you get into tier 2, sort of level 6 and onwards, your attack bonus should be high enough, especially if you're a spellcaster, to just auto-hit most creatures once per day. And if you're, for example, a Death Cleric, which I have played, being able to walk up to somebody at 10th level and cast a 5th level Cure Wounds and just say, it hits, you don't get a say in the matter. You just tell the DM that you hit because you know their AC is less than 20. It's a good feeling. It really is. And then, hitting a 5th level Inflict Wounds and adding your Death Cleric, what is it called? A Touch of Death, which you'll just slap a dude for like 60 points of damage. It's very good fun. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. Oh, I'm gonna take a sip. And this here is far less efficient than the Clockwork Amulet, but I do still kind of love it. So obviously, there's Snake Eyes, and there's also boxcars. For anyone who knows, like if you, let me get 2 6-sided dice here. Now, normally, I don't have any dice with pips, because this thing only really works with pips. But, actually, I think I do somewhere. I don't know. Let me just get 2 numbered d6. Okay, here we go. There's 2d6. These obviously have numbers on them, so they don't quite represent what I want. But normally, obviously, your ones are just one little pip in the center. Those are snake eyes, because they're 2 little angry eyes peering at you, because you rolled really badly. Most dice games, you don't want to roll snake eyes, you want to roll boxcars, which are 2 6s, obviously. And I guess like a boxcar is, like literally like a little like go-kart people used to make out of like crates and boxes and stuff, and they kind of looks like a boxcar with like 6 wheels instead of 4. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't really make any sense, the boxcars one, but the Snake Eyes one works really well. there we go. These are, you can get a gambler's charm, your little boxcars or snake eyes or stuff like that. I really like this. I think it's really kind of neat. Right. So yeah, once again, you can spend your gamer points or whatever to suggest something if you have any fun ideas you wish to contribute. If not, that's fine. I got a few things on the back burner. If not, I got some things. We have the fun process of hunting for cool shit we can repurpose, because there's lots of stuff that would work really well in 5e, and magic items just don't already do. Ah. Right. What is next on my list? Speaking of which, actually, do I have anything on the back burner? Right. I have an idea. Oh, of course. Phil is always here. So, welcome in, AJ. Welcome in. We made some gambler's charms, and I have another idea. Well, something potentially kind of fun. Elemental weapon. This magical weapon is imbued with elemental might. I need to go look up some formatting stuff. Made with this magical weapon. And chooses the type of this damage. And also deals one. I'm trying to work out how to word this. It's proving very challenging. And if you hit a creature with an attack made with the weapon. Or it'll just be element weapon. Right. Acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison. I guess I'll just add thunder. I don't really want to, but... I think this is probably a messy design. I'm gonna come back to it another time, I think. Let me just sort something out shortly. It'll just take a second. Okay, regardless. Let me close that. Now, this is a potentially very kind of weird, like, weird magic item, but I think it could be very interesting. It's a derivation of the Deck of Many Things, and for anybody who has seen the Deck of Many Things, heard anything about it, seen any person anywhere talking about it, everyone in their right mind at least says don't put it in your game. And they're right, you shouldn't. You should not put it in your game unless it is heavily modified. Because unless you and your players just like to dick around at the table and just see what happens, the Deck of Many Things is like an anti-fun item. You either become just blatantly better than everybody else, or you die. And it's just at the whim of chance. It also tends to break immersion in most games, because everybody knows the Deck of Many Things, so when people find it, there's half the group who are saying, no, we shouldn't look at this, even though none of their characters would feasibly know anything about the Deck of Many Things. Whereas all of the other players who will have the same reaction except in reverse, they'll want to pull from it even though it's like very obviously super ominous. So yeah, this is a derivation of it called the Deck of Many Quests, because the best thing in the Deck of Many Things, because I think I've spoken about this before on stream, probably during one of the other Magic Item streams, I don't remember when though, and I never like clip anything or whatever, and I never watched my VODs back, so I have no fucking clue if and when I have ever said this before. But maybe I spoke about this to one of my D&D groups or something. I don't know. Let me go find the Deck of Many Things. It's not hard to find. It takes up like 2 bloody pages in this damn thing. Oh, there we go. Found it already. Here we go. The Deck of Many Things takes up 2.5 pages, roughly. I think it's just over 2 pages. Let me find which one, because I've only illustrated some of the cards. Which one? No, which one? Right. Is there art of it on here? No. Well, either way, let me try and turn my book around. Ugh. Right. That's the wrong page. Throne. There we go, right? There. Throne. That is the one good thing in the Deck of Many Things. Everything else is a mistake. Throne is awesome. And I'm going to read it to you now, and you will understand why it's amazing the moment I get to the end, or probably before then. You gain proficiency in the persuasion skill, and you double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill. Whatever, who cares? In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear out before you can claim the keep as yours. That is everything in the Deck of Many Things should be like this. Everything should be like this. There is technically one other that sends you on a quest. It's Donjon, but Donjon, unless you are a 20th level character, Donjon is a death sentence. You die. Like, you don't die, but you might as well. It's worse than death, because your character is still alive. You just can't play them anymore. And I think the same can be said for... Oh, which one is it? I don't remember which one it is. I think it might just be that one, actually. That might be the... Oh, no, it's Void. That's the other one where you just die. I think Void is... Yeah, no, Void, if you are in tier 4, like, you are like a 16th, 17th, probably 17th and up level, the Void is actually fine. Like, it's a cool side quest. It's still stupid, but it's not, it's not character ruining. Whereas Donjon is just like, you just make a new character. Go fuck yourself. And if there's anything I despise with a virulent passion more than anything else on this earth, it is randomly induced failure. Ironically, roguelikes are my favorite genre of video game, but the good ones don't make you lose via RNG. Or the RNG is like, or they're single player games. I don't know. It's I don't know. It's different. Don't question it. It's different. I have not, but I believe there are magic items in the game that already do that. There is no dagger here because well, I'm fairly certain at least that there are items. There's certainly an artificer infusion that does that at least. And if I remember, assuming you're talking about the thing I think you are, it's Vax's dagger belts that make his daggers come back to him, not the daggers themselves. The daggers themselves are just magic. I think he has a flame tongue dagger, which ironically is the only type of character you should ever give a flame tongue weapon to is a rogue, but they'll just give it to somebody else because it's better on anyone else. I think he had a poison dagger, maybe? It wasn't a dagger of venom. It was like a Pathfinder thing, because the dagger of venom is a pile of shit. I don't remember what it was, but and then obviously he had Whisper, which and I think he had just some other generic dagger at one point before he got Whisper. I don't remember. I don't know why he had 2 attacks. That's one thing. Why did he get 2 attacks? Obviously, he hasted himself to get the 3rd, but how did he have 2? I don't know why I never questioned this. There's probably a reason somewhere. It's probably a magic item. He's a rogue, so it kind of doesn't really matter anyway. What the fuck is a rogue going to do with an extra attack? Yes. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Offhand, yeah, of course. Right. The deck of many quests. Wondrous item, legendary. Let me go, I'm not going to open the book, because the book, is heavy and takes up a lot of space on my desk. My desk is not very big. One of these days, there's a futon back here. That's what old Rowlet here sat on. There's a futon, which I don't use or sit on, ever. And one of these days, I'm going to have this thing torn out, because I don't fucking use it. I think I've sat on this thing once this year. Maybe, and I think it was just to do on my fucking shoelaces. I'm actually gonna have a whole desk that sits down here. That's the plan anyway. It's just getting. I mean, I know somebody who would build it for a fairly reasonable price. I don't want anything fancy. I just want a slab of wood that's not going to collapse on me. Yeah, I say the. So realistically, just a dagger that lets you teleport to the daggers, or to the dagger. I think that is something that Whisper does, actually, if I remember correctly. I remember the Vestiges of Divergence being grossly badly balanced, in that some of them were ridiculously overpowered, some of them were pretty reasonable, and some of them were just horrendously garbage. Like Fenthras, it was a gigantic pile of shit compared to Whisper and the Cloak and the Knuckles, and I'm pretty sure the Dawn Martyr's plate was pretty bad as well. I'm fairly certain the Dawn Martyr's plate was really shit. I don't remember though. But yeah, I will consider teleporty daggers, or just teleporty weapons just in general, because that sounds fun. It would be like any thrown weapon or something like that. Yeah, that's fun. So, right, let me open up Magic Item Index so I can get the text for the old, I'm not going to write the entirety of the deck of many quests, because that will involve coming up with a shit ton of quests, which will take bloody ages, and I'll probably do it in my own time. But I want to get the preliminaries down, exactly what it means. Yeah. No hiccups. Okay, right. In a box or pouch, this deck contains. Right, let me. I think the best. We use the High Arcana, or the Major Arcana. Those the words I'm looking for. Where's my? Well, hang on. Let me just double check what's in the Minor Arcana. Oh, it's just 4 suits. It's swords, pentacles, cups, and wands. And then there is the Major Arcana, which is there are 21 cards. That's fine. That's fun. I think I have a magic item like that in because a lot of these magic items will be going into. I think I said this earlier on before a lot of people arrived. A magic item compendium called the Archive of Esoteric Secrets. There's plug time, people. But there's an item in there, I think it's called the Teleportation Anchor or something. Hang on, let me just open it, because I have it here somewhere. Teleportation Rod, maybe? I'm not sure. Hang on, I'll find it. It won't take me long. Ah, it's an NPC. Okay. Teleportation node, that's it. Yeah, teleportation node. Oh yeah, it's a rod that you slam into the ground and it comes with a bracelet, so you can like focus the bracelet and then you teleport like as per the teleport spell. And you can only use the node like once every 1d4 days. Which is fairly reasonable, to be fair. I've got there's some really fun items in the repository. It's been such a long time since I've worked on it and like released it, because it came out like 2 years ago. Well, not 2 years. It came out like a year ago at this point. Over a year ago, in fact. I forgot there was some fun stuff in here, like Stratz's Bond and shit like that. Because it's a legendary net. It's a net weapon. It's a magic net. It's... 21 cards made from ivory or vellum. Right, I'm just going to copy the text from the deck of many things and like shuffle it around so it works. Before you draw a card, you must Whenever a creature draws a card, the image upon it flares with power, and a booming voice reads the excerpt. Excerpt. There we go. That's how you spell excerpt. I know how to words. Oh. And a booming voice reads the excerpt. Magically imparting the creature with a great quest. until its quest is complete. Before disappearing in a flash of flame, and a booming voice reads. Blank, a non-magical blank card. Right. Let me just open. I just need to make sure I'm not like missing any important factors of the deck of many things real quick. Treasure. Alright, just... Let me just make sure I'm not, like, missing anything super... In a harmless, probably specify harmless, so that dickbag DMs go like, oh, it disappears in a flash of flame, it's such a house on fire, haha. Because those DMs exist, and I want to hit them with a 2x4. There's a lot of DMs I'd hit with a 2x4, to be perfectly honest. But, yeah. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For practical reasons, it is not. Oh, okay, right, I'm gonna stop memeing about committing violent acts. Right. I need to make a table. I'm not sure how big this table is gonna be. Let's do it like this. So, playing card, obviously there's like equivalent playing cards. If you don't have, you know, just a Tarokka deck, just, you know, sitting around somewhere. Where is it? Card. Excerpt. Oh, why is it doing that? Why has it done that? Why the fuck has it done this? You bastard, why would you do that? There's some spells I also made on stream. Where the fuck's it gone? Over here, right. cracking my back a whole bunch. Right, so the major arcana in order is the Fool, the Magician, I don't think this excerpt thing is really necessary. I think we can skip that. And a booming voice magically imparts the creature with a great quest. So the High Priestess, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Justice, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Strength, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil. Oh shit. The Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment, Zawardo. Okay, right. Must be Jester, obviously. Like, what else is that even gonna be? Right. It is pushing about 6 o'clock. I'm gonna come back and, I mean, the playing cards thing, I'll sort that out in my own time, because it, A, doesn't fucking matter, and B, like, it'll just be time consuming. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna sort of do preliminaries for, like, one of the quests. I think I have an idea for, like, the world. So I'm just writing text there just for the sake of having words. Either way, I'm going to take a quick break here. I'll be gone for about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to go grab some food because I'm hungry. When I come back, we're going to work a bit more on this, and if anybody has any suggestions they want to leave, you can spend your channel points, your Epic Gamer points, and suggest magic item stuff. Feel free to slap those through, especially for people who have suggested stuff in chat. Make sure to use that so I don't just, like, fucking forget about it, you know, because I'm a forgetful piece of shit like that. Yeah, if you're enjoying, you can press the buttons if you want, or don't, like, you know, I'm not your fucking dad. Either way, I'll be back in, like, 10 minutes or so. See ya. It's-a me, Mario. Hello. Oh. I just finished eating some paschetti. Or spaghetti for all the people who don't speak Mussolini. For anyone who doesn't understand that incredibly, just incredible piece of comedy, just go Google Mussolini says spaghetti. It is comedy in motion. It really is. Yeah. Okay, right. Let us tarry on. So, the world. You learn of a great relic of treasure hidden in the unexplored reaches of the world. Claiming that treasure for yourself completes the quest. Just need to make a few sort of like examples so I can go out and make the rest in my own time. Oh, God. So, Jester... So, to my memory, the world... See, the world does also mean... does also mean an ending. Like a completeness of a cycle. So honestly... Wheel of Fortune. What one does that mean? Presumably temperance is exactly that, showing the virtue that is temperance. See, I'm not sure this text actually really fits the world, you know? Might shuffle this down here. So the world means a cycle of life. I have an idea, I think. Let me just make sure this doesn't fit any of the others better. Swaddled in a blanket. Among the baby's possessions, ask you to bring the baby to who is very far away. The journey is a challenging one. Oh, wow, okay, maybe I've actually just stumbled into writing something smart. Because you literally go from the beginning of the cycle to the end of the cycle. You start at the baby and you end at the old dying man. Oh well. Guess I did a smart, huh? I was actually just thinking like, oh well, beginning of life, end of life. But you literally go on a journey, and the journey is a challenging one. The journey is life. Okay, right. See, sometimes we stumble into looking smart, when in reality, we're actually very stupid. This is how I live my life. Just pretending that all the stumbling into looking smart was actually me being smart the whole time, when in reality, it is not the case at all. I am a grade A dumbass. You truly believe in. Hierophant kind of means like servitude and like faithfulness, so that seems sensible. I know the Fool means like the beginning. No. must perform a profound change on the world at large. Folly, mania, extravagance, intoxication, delirium, frenzy, bereavement. Yeah, I think coming up with the Fool will be a bit of a challenge, but let's take a look at the Magician. What does the Magician do? So with the divine motive in man, Gnostic. I'm a bit iffy on that one, but I'm going to try and make one more, and I'm going to move on to something else. What is the star? It's weird. Let's look at justice. Oh, I know what to do for this. You must become a leader of a people. Of a people or people, province, or cause. And upon completing justice, you complete a quest. You complete the quest. Whenever you can complete a quest supplied by the deck of many quests, you gain 1 level. I'm going to red text this because I think it's an interesting idea, but a lot of DMs do not like the idea of, you know, the characters leveling out of order. A lot of people prefer milestone stuff. Yeah, I think this is, I'm gonna red text this as well, because I think this is kind of, like, iffy. Oh, also, why did I put this here? I'm doing these alphabetically for some reason. I guess just out of habit. Okay, right. Let us move on to something else. I mean, we're still working on magic items, obviously, but once again, if anybody has any suggestions, do feel free. There we go. That's the words I'm looking for. To spend your Epic Gamer points, and suggest something if you want. Channel points, by the way, in case people have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Right. What's the time? Oh, it's 6:20. Okay. Right. So I have not, I haven't, exhausted all of my ideas ever, but I am currently, my sort of back burner list of magic item ideas is currently expended, but there's always places we can look for inspiration. There's always places. Usually, other media is a good place to look. Good God, I just tried to shift my hair a bit, and now it looks like absolute wank. Which is nothing new, but, Okay, right. Where to start? I guess I'm trying to think of something that's missing from the game. Personally, potions. There's not a lot of potions in the game. I think there should be some more potions. So that's something. There are not a lot of rods, though rods are kind of like staves, so just, they're just like the middle ground between a staff and a wand, so, there's nothing particularly, nothing's gonna blow your fucking mind there, that's for sure. Let's take a look. Let me take a look at all of the rods in 5th edition. How many are there? Rod. Very few, in fact. One of which is from, there's the 3 rods of the Pact Keeper, the immovable rod, the rod of absorption, the rod of alertness, the rod of lordly might, the rod of resurrection, the rod of retribution, which was from Wildmount, the rod of rulership, the rod of security, and the tentacle rod. Wait, the rod of security? I've never seen this card. I've never seen this item before. This is awesome. I've never seen this before. While holding this rod, you can use an action to activate it. The rod then instantly transports you and up to 199 other willing creatures that you can see to a paradise that exists in an extraplanar space. You choose the form that the paradise takes. It could be a tranquil garden, lovely glade, cheery tavern, immense palace, tropical island, fantastic carnival, or whatever else you can imagine. Regardless of its nature, the paradise contains enough food and water to sustain its visitors. Everything else that can be interacted with inside the extraplanar space can exist only there. For example, a flower picked from the garden in the paradise disappears if it's taken outside the extraplanar space. For each hour spent in the paradise, a visitor regains hit points as if it had spent 1 hit die. Also, creatures don't age while in the paradise, although time passes normally. Visitors can remain in the paradise for up to 200 days, divided by the number of creatures present, rounded down. When the time runs out, or use your action to end it, all visitors reappear in the location they occupied when you activated the rod, or an unoccupied space nearest that location. The rod can't be used again until 10 days have passed. That is fucking insane. That's so cool. How have I never seen this thing before? You and your party of 5 dudes, you and your 4 friends, can just vibe out in your fancy palace for 40 for a month. That's insane. Literally all you need is to just round a corner and then just security yourself elsewhere, right? And then you'll just be gone for however many days that you want. And then when you come back, whoever was chasing you or trying to kill you is not trying to do that anymore. That is that's so cool. I love that. That is straight up, I think that might be my new favorite magic item. That's so cool. Very easily abused, but it's really cool. It only has a 10-day cooldown as well, which might seem like a lot, but in the grand scheme of things is nothing. Sorry, Katie was messaging me. This is streamer Katie, I guess an outlet Katie. Some stuff about D&D shenanigans. Kind of want to play off the Rod of Security, but like, there's no way to make a weaker version of that without making that super broken. I think, yeah, I'm not going to touch the Rod of Security because that thing's fucking awesome. So I don't want to just make weapons, that's the thing. Because, like, there's only so many things you can make with a weapon. Oh, I did just have a fun idea for a weapon. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm making a weapon, huh? Gonna make Angela's spear. Oh shit. Fate Weaver's sword spear, weapon, pike. You know what? It's a fucking artifact. Is the personal weapon of Angela the Fate Weaver. An immortal emissary and warden of reality. That's Angela's job. She delivers messages for gods, and also Angela's basically a kind of Angela's like sort of but not really a solar. She's kind of like David's a message deliverers, Solar's a wardens of reality. She kind of does both. Because the whole thing of the Solar is just kind of sitting in the thinking man pose until reality starts to crumble. She doesn't really give a shit about that. Oh, interesting. Let's take a look. Let's check that. It says it's out of stock. That sounds like some bloody nonsense, doesn't it? Yeah, it's telling me I've turned it off, but I bloody well haven't. Oh, here we... Okay, right. I fixed it. I done did fix it, I did. Because, I'm a fucking idiot. But I fixed it. You can do it now. But that's cool. I like that. Made with this magical pike. Let me go look at maybe look at like other artifacts like Black Razor or something real quick. Artifact. There we go. Oh, the Sword of Cast. There we go. That'll do it. I'll write more flavor text another time, but the Fate Weaver Sword Spear is a magic pike that grants a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. It deals an extra 2d4 radiant damage on a hit. The Fate Weaver's Sword Spear has the following random properties. How the fuck do you spell rescind? Ah, with an S. And no E. Okay, right. Now, it needs to do some exciting things. And as of right now, it doesn't do anything exciting, but I think while the Right, I need to go like basically I want this thing to give you lucky because that makes sense. That seems sensible and cool. You can choose to this after you roll the die, but before the outcome is determined. Roll is made against you. Which are in tandem with the lucky feat. Okay, right. It gives you lucky. And if you already have lucky, you get lucky 2, which is, you know, very powerful, which it's an artifact, so of course it fucking should be. I'm thinking like one more unique like magic item. Or magical effect, even. Those are the words I'm looking for. Dance on turning threads. You can... Oh, hang on. There, this thing is... I'm gonna do that, though, so that, you know, your crit doesn't become absolutely insane. And then... destroying the... or by convincing, or by high priests of each of the 6 gods that bless the pike. In the space of 6 seconds. So basically, you get a bunch of like 20th level clerics just in a circle to these 6 gods, whoever those gods are, to like just do to cast a 9th level cure wounds or whatever. How much damage would that do? And realistically, there's 6 characters. It's going to be 300. Like, let me just look at like cure wounds real quick. So it's 3, it's 1, it's 11 times. Oh yeah, 6 nice level cure wounds unless they roll horribly. Easy. Let me any dice. Let's see what the chance even is. Oh, tiny. It's like non-existent. Can make it like 350 to make it like, like even a chance in the first place of it just not happening or just not working. Yeah, I like this. This is kind of neat. It's a simple item, but it's blatantly very powerful. So, and it seems in flavor for Angela. Angela being the titular character of Angela's Deific Dictionaries. Which you can get on DriveThruRPG if you want. Hang on, I'll put a link to my garbage in here. There. Is that? Yeah, that works just fine. Good. Just making sure it does. Okay, right. So we're gonna work on Joe's idea, I think, and then I'm probably gonna call it there for today. It's got to be a staff, 100% Joe. Staff of halting. Staff. Rare. Getting 1d4 minus 1 charges daily at dawn. Or just 1d2. Whilst you're holding the staff. Use your reaction into the ground. Maybe DC 20 is a bit much, right? And this is probably uncommon, to be perfectly honest. Must succeed on a DC 20. You can spend a charge as a reaction. Pretty like DC 15. Be pushed 20 feet away from you and fall prone. Oh, changes charges. ...40 feet away from you. And fall prone. There we go. That seemed, yeah, I like that. That's cool. It's simple, but it kind of works. So you have your staff of halting. You just go. You do your Gandalf thing. You do your Gandalf thing. That's the thing that you do. Now, unless anybody has any like immediate like cool suggestions they want to put forward, if so, do so now. The thing does actually fucking work now, so you can use it. It does work. I just tested it, so go ahead if you'd like. If not, I'm whilst people are, if anybody is, whilst people are like, you know, scribbling up ideas, I'm going to see if there's anyone to raid after this. There is not. It kind of blows, but oh well, it's fine. I will see if there is anybody doing 5e Homebrew, actually, because they're very... I don't ever think I've ever seen anybody doing it. Mostly just people doing live play, which is fine, but, you know, it's not, like, something I'm overtly interested in. Well, there's me. Usually have to scroll a lot further to find me. It's because I suck. Either way, assuming that is everything, thank you very much for sticking around today, for those of you that have, and for those of you that just joined now, or whatever, like, you know, thanks for watching for a period of time. There we go. You know, I'm not going to try and be all fancy about it. I do stuff like this. I make 5e Homebrew stuff every Monday, and I usually play a video game of some description on Sunday. That video game is currently Pokemon Heart Gold, because shit's good. It's pretty good. Yeah, so either way, I think I'm gonna try like playing like Chrono Trigger or something. Maybe starting this Friday. It really depends on whether I feel up to the task or not, because I have a lot of shit to be doing this week. But either way, do press the buttons if you want, or don't. Like, you do what you want with your life. I'm not in control of it. I can't reach through the screen and make you press any buttons, and even if I could, I probably wouldn't, because that would just seems a bit pathetic, really. So I'm just not gonna. Sounds kind of cringe. Either way, thank you very much for sticking around. I am going to sign off now, methinks. Just double check there's no one to raid. But that's fine. I will head off now. Thank you very much. See ya.